What is the future of America? My name is Richard Boyk, and I would like to share my thoughts on the fight for freedom and what it means. It's very easy for political parties to say they stand for freedom. In fact, both parties are now singing the same tune of standing up for your freedom. But we must be cautious about what freedoms they are talking about and what policies they have that will take away some of your other freedoms. In addition, is it really a freedom or even a right they are standing up for? During last week's Democrat National Convention, abortion, the freedom to have abortion, or women's reproductive rights were mentioned in many speeches. But is abortion really a right or freedom? Does abortion freedom exist when it involves other people? Should a fetus be aborted when the father is against it? Does the fetus have a right to live? At what point during a pregnancy should abortions be considered taking the life of a human? Well, the Supreme Court has made this a state issue in Roe v. Wade. Many feel it should be codified into federal law. Many pro-life advocates want the federal government to ban abortions. No matter what the federal government does, there's a chance, and a good chance, they will be taking away what you may consider your freedom or right. This is why the Supreme Court was correct. Let each state determine the issue based on the voice of the people of their state. One must also consider a state law is much easier to change than a federal law. During COVID, many considered the wearing of a mask as an illegal mandate or restriction on their freedoms. And we have seen lawsuits won by people that were fired for not wearing masks. We've also seen in Minnesota, where I live, a hotline being set up to report those that didn't wear a mask in public or had too many people at a family Thanksgiving or Christmas get-together. Minnesota also put people in jail for having their small businesses open while large businesses remained open. Minneapolis police officers were seen shooting paintballs at residents who were either in their yard or on their porch, ordering them inside. In many states, church attendance was limited, even outdoor church services where members listened from within their cars had limitations put on them. Government mandates are also taking away our freedoms. Whether we are looking at EV, appliance, light bulbs, or any other mandate that the federal government is pushing or enforcing, these mandates are taking away your freedom on how you want to spend your hard-earned money. High taxes are like mandates because in too many cases they pay for programs and projects that we may not want or believe in. These extra taxes could also mean not having the resources to donate to those causes we do believe in. Governed by man-made and eternal laws, our most important freedom is our agency to choose for ourselves. These freedoms has been endangered due to our government working with media companies to suppress information they do not like, want us to see, or believe in, thus limiting our access to important information. Government by itself is notorious for taking away freedoms from its citizens, whether by questionable laws or government overreach. The bottom line is that when you hear someone say they are fighting for your freedom, you must know what freedom they are talking about, how they are going to protect those freedoms, and what policies they intend to make into law, and what effect will these policies have on our other freedoms. We must not only elect Donald J. Trump as our next president, but we must also elect real conservatives to Congress. We cannot afford to have a liberal Supreme Court. Our Supreme Court decisions must be based on the Constitution and the law of the land. Thank you for watching or listening, And please subscribe to my podcast and share this with your friends. May God bless you, your family, and the United States of America.